Alright, hello everyone, and now welcome to another game between Happy and Moon, this time taking place here on Ancient Isle. Game number one. Well, it kind of caught me off guard. I wasn't expecting that particular ending. Now I realize that, well, these games should be casted independently, so I'm just going to go ahead and not talk about game number one because it may not even be a series. Let's go ahead and move things around here. Ancient of War going to be tanking a lot of the damage from the Ogre Magi creep camp. Ogre Warrior is off over here. Demon Hunter is already on its way out. Let's go ahead and take a look at the population count, as both sides, well, having that up would have been very helpful in that last fight. Anyways, let's go ahead. Demon Hunter picks up Ring of Protection +2 and will be clearing up the remainder of this creep camp. Meanwhile, back off to the north here, you see the Death Knight going to be going after this 5-3-3 Ogre Magi Trapper Ogre Warrior creep camp. It should be fairly easy to take out, as the Forest Troll Trapper, the main damage dealer here, quickly focused down since it has the easier armor. Ogre Magi following it up because he does have that Bloodlust. Ogre Warrior will be the final target, as both sides now, well, perhaps heading back to the middle portion of the army and bases. Yeah. Alright, I'm talking all over myself right now. Let me slow things down. We are looking at Moon already getting to tier 2. No big surprise here. And it looks like he wants to test the waters once more. Death Knight coming across with a lot of ghouls. And I can't believe Moon just walked straight into this. This is pretty much a horrible position to be in. Death Knight is going to be able to force a Scroll of Town portal extremely early. Archer, is it going to just run all the way back? Yes, it is. And Moon uncharacteristically sacrifices a Scroll of Town portal without really making any headway. He does have a good number of archers all across the map, but I'm not quite sure what he really hopes or expects to do with those right now, as the Demon Hunter had to use a lot of mana from those Moon Wells to get back into well, some sort of fighting form. Meanwhile, back off to the north, Death Knight is sitting at level 2. Demon Hunter doesn't even have mana burn since he teched evasion first. And by doing so, it's going to allow the Death Knight to be much more efficient at creeping, since he can in fact heal his ghouls. Skeletal Minion now heading back off to the north here. You can see the Demon Hunter has arrived to the party, does have Boots of Speed, and is now, well, forcing all of those units to head back home. Ghouls still dancing around back and forth once again, as the Demon Hunter is trying to use this opportunity to clear out a easy creep camp. And is he going to be able to get to level 2? This is going to become very close. He's going to spot all of this here. There's level 2, picks up the item, and now desperately needs to run away. Archers running one direction, Demon Hunter running a separate direction, as the Death Knight gets an easy archer once more. Alright, units slipping back around again, as the units now being herded back down. Archers are all shadow melded down across here. It does spot all of these units. Are we going to see perhaps a Wisp get a detonation? Oh, trying to constantly hide, and does the detonation just in time, as the Death Knight did end up using 75 mana for that Death Coil. Back across off to the north, you can see that the Death Knight still trying to get more creeping in. Demon Hunter wants to try and mana burn to shut down a little bit of the Death Knight's potential in leading all of this ghoul army, and we do see in fact that there is a large number of ghouls here. The Panda, if he does try to go after all of those ghouls, can in fact do a lot of damage early on, but we saw what happened in the previous game where the Panda did get up to a high level but still wasn't necessarily that effective. Back across, well, it wasn't still able to finish the game off. Anyways, that's Ancient of War going to go ahead, clear off this 5-3-3-1-1 creep camp. Should be no problem. Panda will in fact get to level 2, getting Drunken Haze and Breath of Fire together, a strong combination. Demon Hunter wants to try and mana burn. It ends up seeing a Purge onto the unit there, as the Demon Hunter heads back off to the north. The Purge onto a Ghoul, perhaps slowing some of those units down. Demon Hunter getting extremely greedy, wanting to get a Skeletal Minion swipe, gets the Skeletal Minion swipe, and is still dancing around back and forth. Alright, let's take a look. Another Purge there. Demon Hunter trying to, well, run around every which way, still doing exactly that, getting another mana burn in, trying to shut down that Death Knight and get some more damage in. The Demon Hunter is playing a game like a Blade Master, trying to stop the leveling of his opponent, and you see a mana burn onto the Null Warden, stealing that little bit of experience. So yeah, that was definitely another easy fight right there. All right, are we gonna see a Breath of Fire? Are we gonna see one dead ghoul? Yes, we are. We're gonna see 2 dead ghouls. That's the next big question. Is he gonna be able to catch up to it? Yes, he will. 2 dead ghouls. That Breath of Fire, the animation versus the actual cast range, very different. Perhaps Blizzard took into effect the natural effect of fire. Some of the fire, the heat from that fire, even though you can't see it, you can definitely feel it. Panda, also with a pendant of energy, now will be able to Drunken Haze and Breath of Fire much more efficiently. Wand of Illusion also picked up by the Demon Hunter, adding into some, well, careful consideration what your opponent is likely to try and attack. Lich is now out on the field with those Claws of Attack +6. We are going to Black Citadel. We are getting up some Obsidian statues for that healing, as the units are now heading back every which way. Tree of Life also being established as well. Very close to your opponent's neck of the woods. Extremely dangerous, as the Demon Hunter is once again trying to steal that last bit of experience. All right, is it going to be able to do exactly that? That is the big question right there. Nothing easy to pick off. Nothing really worth breaking that invisibility for, even though it would perhaps give him level 3. All right, Demon Hunter still wandering around here. Death Knight down across here. Perhaps the Forest Troll Warlord is going to be that target that they so desperately want. Death Knight's probably wondering, how come I can't get within that range? Something's really wrong here. Is the Demon Hunter going to be able to pick it up? Yes, he is going to be able to pick it up. Is he going to be able to fly away? Yes, he will be able to fly away in the Goblin Zeppelin. A big pickup by Moon once more as he mana burns the Obsidian statue into oblivion. All right, let's take a look. Picks it up once again, could drop down, and yes, takes down the Obsidian statue with a mana burn. And that is, well, absolutely crazy play by Moon, being able to shut down the Obsidian statue, destroy it, remove some mana from the Death Knight, and, well, just live in the nightmares of Happy right now. Moon playing at an exceptional level, and this is just perhaps a little bit too much to overcome. Happy in serious trouble, as I believe he is down on supply. Yeah, Happy is down on supply. Let's take a look back across over here. Demon Hunter going after the Null Overseer. Should be able to finish it off, no problem. There are some Druids of the Claw out here as well. Panda now up to level 3. That Breath of Fire going to be that much more effective, as we do see healing wards have been dropped. The healing ward perhaps could be used in a up-and-coming fight, but you got to be careful, as those destroyers will try to devour magic those fairly quickly. There is a roar. There is the transformation already. One more Druid of the Claw needs to get back into bear form, as here comes the next big fight. All right, let's take a look. 46 compared to 60, and who has the bigger fight, bigger army, as Moon is just currently 46 over 50. Yeah, so 47. There's a Scroll of Town Portal. Sorry, I was looking at 60 over 50. 47 compared to 48. Very even, as we are looking at the Panda now, looking to get a little bit more experience here once again. Perhaps clearing out some difficult creep camps while staying healed up. That's exactly what the Demon Hunter is thinking. He's healing up off of a healing ward down to the south. He is still sitting at level 3. Panda off to the north. Are we going to see a healing ward be dropped down? No. Our Red Drake trying to focus down some of those units. Archer does have medium armor, so it does take significantly reduced damage right there. All right, you can see that that Red Drake is just trying to finish off some of these archers, not having great effect. 36 to 47 damage. If it actually focused down on that Dryad would not be long for life. Back across over here, Demon Hunter, not invisible this time, gets meet and greeted with a Frost Nova, as the Death Knight does not turn around and gets mana burn. 50 over 48 supply still. Population limit, both sides are able to train up a lot of units. Dual Ancient of Lores this time. Ancient of Wind just a little bit later, as we see some follow-up Moonwells, which will allow him to heal up faster and get into that, well, 75 plus supply range. Panda, now sitting at level 4, has True Shot Aura. Not the best item for him. Panda also picks up a Tome of Intelligence. Demon Hunter still playing a very, very, well, risky game right here. Potion of Lesser Invulnerability, trying to keep track of everything that's going down. Perhaps this Obsidian statue could end up taking far too much damage. The Demon Hunter could mana burn it and then try and swipe it down a couple times. We still see no Orb of Venom, though. That is a surprise, as the Panda may try and pick it up here in just a moment. We are at Tree of Eternity. Picking up a Staff of Preservation. You know your opponent has or will be getting destroyers. Do not even think about using that Wand of Illusion on any of your targets, as that will just, well, add more mana to those destroyers to, in fact, focus down all of these Druids of the Claw. Demon Hunter going to be ready to go. Let's see what is next. Both sides getting ready for the next fight. Up to 215 mana back down over here. Dryads are being added as well. Only one Hippogriff so far, as the Demon Hunter now needs to try and get away. There's another mana burn. Staff of Teleportation. The ghouls overstep him by about 4 steps, allowing the Demon Hunter to head back home without really suffering too much damage. 69 supply compared to 60. Population limit higher for Moon, but that's mainly because he wants all of the additional Moon Wells out in order to be able to heal back up faster. We also see the upgrade, Wellspring upgrade, getting 50, increase the amount of Moonwell by 125, and also increase their regeneration rate. All right, here we go. Demon Hunter. Here we come across. Demon Hunter is going to be ready to go. Multiple Demon Hunters here ready to go. Will they be able to keep track of which one is, in fact, the real one? Who is actually poisoning who? We do see some Hippogriffs in the air as well, and that is actually a very good call. Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire should be going across. Not quite sure why. There was a Frost Nova, and you can see that a lot of those Hippogriffs were just focused down so quickly. Continuing this fight here, Dryads in the back line, Ghouls trying to finish off those Dryads. Meanwhile, the Bears are in the front line, able to destroy much of the front line. Crypt Fiends are going to get taken down as the Hippogriffs are getting destroyed. Both sides losing a lot of units, but Moon still with the population lead right now. Mana burn onto the Goblin Tinker. Goblin Tinker now taken down. It looks like the Lich may be next. Lich trying to run away, gets a Death Coil, does end up surviving, but so far taking so much damage as, well, we have the game here. Moon easily taking game number 2. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.